Hello, everyone. Welcome to On a Mission. I'm Emily Mae. Melanie is wearing the shirt of the night.
I am. I've got my new merch, Thunder Rosa, AEW, and new Women's Champ.
Women's Champ. We are so proud here at Mission Pro. I mean, I think Melanie, we're all so ecstatic still. I think we're all on a high.
Yeah. I watched it again a little bit last night, and then I was watching her vlog. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Thunder Rosa's vlog. It dropped yesterday, and then the taco vlog dropped today. Very evil, very Danhausen. So go check it out. So I've just been like reliving the moment, and I'm just like, I'm also in the front row, but hard cam side. So I'm kind of like trying to see if I can see myself, and I can't at all.
Are you pausing it like frame per frame? You're like, wait, there's my hair.
There isn't a. It's funny because I was like for like the photos. There's one where she's standing in the corner with the crowd, and I'm like, that's my hand. That's my arm behind her. And I'm like, yeah.
I have to say, I found a really awkward one. It's fuzzy, but it's me. And I'm making the most awkward, crying, ugly face. I found it and I was like, oh God, please, no one finds me.
No, it's just my arms. My arms are there. They look great, but it's just my arm. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know we're all reliving that moment. I know we're so like the whole Mission Pro family is so proud of Thunder Rosa. I do have to get that shirt. That's on my list to get. It's been a while. I know that everyone in the chat, all of our amazing Mission Pro family are so excited as well. We had that happening. We have Bangers Only coming to Dallas.
I know.
Only a few we're about 10 days away.
It's so crazy. It feels like it's a whirlwind with Mission Pro. Everything's been like go since the beginning of the year. And you got April 2nd coming around, Bangers Only in Dallas. We got April 16th coming around. We're doing a co-show again with Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio, Texas, to benefit the Salvation Army, the Boys and Girls Club, get their kids programs up and running for the summer. And then, of course, we've already announced May 14th. Back in San Antonio. Back in Conroe, Texas. Yeah, so Dallas and then San Antonio and then back in Conroe, May 14th. It's just going to be just so much fun. I'm absolutely loving it. Then, of course, if you guys have been paying attention, if you guys are following the Oklahoma City PopCon, and if you're not, go follow them, Oklahoma City PopCon, June 25th in Oklahoma City, Mission Pro will be there as well. So we're going to be on this tour of the South.
Yes, we have a jam-packed few months and it's so exciting. We're having so much new talent. So if you have not, everyone should be following Mission Pro socials. And if you're not, that is where all of our talent announcements are, unless we happen to drop something tonight or in the future. You never know. Something might happen tonight. I'm not sure.
I will make an announcement. I will let everybody who's in the chat know, first and foremost, that Tasha Steeles is not going to be able to make it to Bangers Only. I think we all know why. She is the new Impact champion, Knockouts Division champion. So she's got some commitments that she's got to fulfill. So she will not be at Bangers Only. But we have an amazing replacement. The one, the only, the woman who has been in lockdown for 2 years on a different continent. The very talented and beautiful Shazza McKenzie will be taking her place. So that's not a bad card subject to change replacement.
I am so excited. So I if you all didn't see, we kind of sort of dropped it.
Yeah, we snuck it in.
Why?
Snuck it
in because we are still looking for sponsors for our talent on April 2nd. And so if you didn't see, we're going to block our faces for a second. Here's all of the talent that we're looking for sponsors for. There you go. Here, wait, no, let me go to the side.
There we go. Right there.
So go check them out. So if you saw this graphic, you might have seen a little additional ad right there.
I know.
That was a little surprise drop. So if you are interested in sponsoring our talent, sponsoring the show, email missionprowrestling@gmail.com. It's a great opportunity. It's a collaboration with, GCW, The Collective. It's going to be streaming on Fight TV. It's an incredible opportunity to be showcased on that platform and as well as support our mission and the ladies in Mission Pro. So I'm so excited about that announcement. We talked to her, I think, 6 months ago, I believe, on a mission, and her goal was to get back here, get
on Mission Pro,
and get on Mission Pro, and I'm thrilled that she gets this opportunity.
So am I. I'm so happy that Shaz is going to be with us, and it's going to be very interesting because this is I believe, the first time that she's going to actually meet Maddie Rinkowski in person. And I don't know if you guys know this, but they have just this fangirl love for each other. Shazza has never met Maddie before. We put them together on the show 6 months ago. That's how they met, virtually. So this is going to be the first time they've actually met face to face, I believe. And I cannot wait. I'm definitely going to try and be there when it happens, so I can record this moment, so we can put it up on like the Mission Pro socials. As you guys know, we just started the Mission Pro TikTok. We're going to start putting some more behind the scenes content up there, some more fun stuff that happens in the locker room. Because let's face it, there's a lot of stuff that happens when you put like 20 to 30 girls together in a locker room.
I feel like we need a big tour bus, and
yes, definitely.
Things definitely happen. And like we showed, speaking of sponsors, we had some amazing ring skirt sponsors and turnbuckle sponsors, and we debuted those the last 2 shows. And we had some behind the scenes footage of that. And so we're going to show more of that. We're going to show more behind the scenes of just who the wrestlers are, and, you know, what it's like to kind of run Mission Pro, what happens behind the scenes. So go follow us on TikTok, follow us on socials, because there's going to be so many fun moments that we have not even shared with everyone.
I know there's so much stuff, guys. I've been like, Emily can tell you, I've tried to film as much as I can behind the scenes, but like, I never know kind of where to put it because it's not long, so I don't want to put it on YouTube. So TikTok is the perfect place
Instagram stories. We're gonna definitely add some stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. And I'm
just so happy that just the collaborations that we've had and the talent that we are going to be having in these next couple of shows. I'm so glad that you guys are so excited for it, because we are as well. A lot of these ladies have not been to Texas before. A lot of these wrestlers have not been. So to bring them to Texas and to bring them to Mission Pro is just so special. It gets their name out there, and it like gives the audience and you know, a chance to see one of their favorites live. So if you guys haven't seen any of these ladies live, you need to see them. They're amazing. I mean, it's one thing to see them on TV. It's totally different to see them live and to interact with them.
Totally different. Like, it's an energy. Like, there's an energy when you go to a Mission Pro show that Melanie and I have chatted about. We've experienced it every time. That's why we continue to fall in love with what we do, is because that energy and the connection to the fans is priceless. Like, you can't put a number on that, because it is
exactly
one of those things that like is just so once in a lifetime. And every show is, you have those once in a lifetime moments. I think I got corrected in the chat. Scott Rowe, see, it feels like time flew by. Is this true? I have to look back at my, Shazza was on 3/24/2020.
Oh my gosh, was it really a year ago? Wow.
Whoa, I feel like time flies. We're at a time warp, Melanie.
No kidding. We are definitely. You just shared a memory on social media that you've been here officially a year.
So I've officially been here in person for a year, but I know we started working together before that. But
it's so crazy. So you've been here officially a year now, and it honestly doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't.
It feels like you've been here 6 months.
It's felt like 10 years. No, just
with the work.
No, it's been like, I got so emotional because I was like, holy moly, it was like a big week for me, because I drove across the country like 20 plus hours with my 2 cats, all of my belongings. I went to a Mission Pro show. I met everyone as a team for the first time. And I was like, oh shit. Oh, excuse me. I was like, this is this is my family. I was like, I found my kindred spirits. And, you know, and it is like, people don't realize it is a lot of hard work. It's a lot of like grind, and it, you know, and it's exhausting, like, and it's a learning experience, and you grow, and you're like, oh man, I got to do this better. And you know, and we all work as a team. And so I know that you joined, you know, shortly before I did. And
barely before you did.
I know, it's so, because I remember we connected on the phone. I know we're going down memory lane here. But I remember we connected on the phone, and we like clicked, because we were like, we had that production background. We were like, oh, all right, let's combine forces. I felt like we were like
We could do. I was like, we could do
They're
this.
like, yeah, let's do this. Let's make it happen. And yeah, we've been.
But it's been great, and you know, everybody that's in the chat, you guys make it all better because you know you guys keep up with us. You guys share our stuff. You guys are always interested in how we're doing and what's going on. So you know, we appreciate all of you guys too. And I saw that you know, like Dax Serrano, he's in the chat. He's taking his 12-year-old daughter to see us for the first time. That's the kind of stuff we love because when you know, when you get there and you have the interaction with the wrestlers, it's such an amazing experience, especially for young kids, especially for young girls, because they're like, just seeing these women out there with all these different personalities and all these different outfits and colors and just, it's just across the board, you see somebody different. So you're going to gravitate to somebody. There's always somebody for you to gravitate to. And it just makes it so much better. It's just such a great experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, we do have a special guest tonight, and we'll bring her on in a few minutes. Lindsay Snow is going to join us, and I know we're gonna talk with her. Speaking about commanding a crowd and connecting with an audience. Yeah, it's amazing, Melanie. It's like we have so many shows happening. Yeah, this Mission Pro family is we're tight, and
we are.
Missions Corners in the chat, like all of these amazing sponsors that have been with us from the beginning. We can't do it. We really can't do it without you guys.
And we really, you know, we really appreciate you guys. If you guys want to follow Mission Pro Wrestling on all the social medias, look for Mission Pro Res. I believe it is on Twitter. I think somebody asked. Mission Pro Wrestling on Instagram and Mission Pro Wrestling on Facebook. But also speaking of family, guys, I also want to let you guys know. So we have a member of our family that we love dearly. He was at our show 2 shows ago, and he's also helped a little bit behind the scenes with training some of the wrestlers and stuff like that. Ricardo Rodriguez. He's in a little bit of an emotional tight spot right now. If you guys want to know a little bit more of his story, you guys can follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook and get to know him a little bit more. But if you'd like to support him in any way, which, you know, we always support our family, you can buy some of his merch at Pro Wrestling Tees, and he's under Ricardo Rodriguez. And of course, I believe he put his PayPal or Cash App on his socials. But if you guys like to support him right now in his, you know, he's just going through some rough times, please feel free to. But he is a part of the Mission Pro family, and we love him a lot. So all the best wishes to him. All right, I just wanted to do that because he's family. But you know, I'm so. And yes, thank you, Mindrider. He does have Cameo as well.
Have Cameo.
He won't have access to it for a little while. But he does have Cameo as well. Thank you. But yes. Oh, and he's also on TikTok. If you guys, he's so silly. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of his stuff that he posts, but he just can be straight up like silliness. But we love him. And you know, speaking of just people we love, you know, the American Kaiju, Lindsay Snow, is someone who hasn't been at Mission Pro for a while, and we're so glad to have her back, returning to Mission Pro Wrestling.
It says Ryan brought up that it was since September
of 2020. That's right. Her match with Thunder Rosa, which was an absolute killer match back in Buda, Texas, when we were running out there. So I'm glad that we got her back. She's healed up. Yes. And we're going to talk to her a little bit more as well.
Yeah, I think we're ready to bring on our special guest, I believe.
Absolutely.
we were just waiting, you know, we have our virtual waiting room. We were just trying to make sure she was all set. All right. So we're going to let her on. We can't wait to catch up with her. And again, we want to be fun and interactive. So if you guys have questions, put them in the chat.
Yes.
And we'll try to get them answered for you. So I want to welcome Lindsay Snow. Welcome to On a Mission.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Sorry, I couldn't find my headphones. Oh, man.
That's okay.
Hopefully you guys can still hear me. All right.
Yeah, we're good. I'm so excited. Can you believe it? You have not been at Mission Pro since September of 2020.
Dude, it's been a really long time, honestly. Dealing with being out with an injury has been really sad, obviously. And then being away from Mission Pro for this long, I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? You know, like I have to be away from like pretty much like the best company that I've worked for in a really, really long time. And like, and I have to be out, like I don't get to see my friends, nothing, like for pretty much like a year and a half, but I'm back.
And you came out, but you came out of the gate strong when you came back. I mean, you were like getting booked left and right.
Yeah, luckily people didn't forget about me. It was kind of funny though. Well, I mean, not really funny, but whenever I got hurt, I already had like a bunch of bookings, like and deposits and stuff. So luckily, people still wanted me to make good on those. So I'm going back and forth to it.
Oh, that's great.
So
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I know it can be really hard when you're tending to an injury and you're trying to like refocus. What did you focus on when you were trying to get back in the game and prepare yourself for coming back in the ring?
I honestly, I spent a lot of time studying. You know, I've always been like a fan of wrestling and jujitsu, and I got to watch my friends compete a lot, so that was pretty cool. You know, I just tried to stay up on things and stay focused on, you know, my goals. I want to get to Japan, and I want this pandemic to like hurry up and let me do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about how Shaza was in lockdown for like 2 years. I can't even imagine. And then to finally come over here and she's just like, let's go, go, go. I feel like you were in your own kind of lockdown as well, just trying to like watch from a bubble.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm so happy. Yeah, it sucked. It was like worse than lockdown because like I could still like I was able to do like a little bit of things, but like I wasn't able to like go out and do like the full like what I'm used to. But
Right.
luckily my doctor finally cleared me to do dumb stuff again. So
What did that doctor's note look like?
oh man, you don't even want to know.
Oh no, we lost her.
No. Oh.
It's okay. We'll get her back. We'll get her back, guys. But just so you guys know, if you guys don't know, Lindsay was injured a year and a half ago. I believe it was her knee. I don't want to say anything wrong, but she did hurt her leg, and so she was out for a year and a half. But we loved seeing her on the sidelines at AEW. She was there to cheer everybody on, so it was awesome during that time frame. But I can only imagine what it's like to be out for an injury when you're watching people you love do something you love, you know?
Yeah. It's so, I mean, I've seen it.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No, you're good.
Oh, it's all good.
Sorry about that.
It's a little choppy. I think our internet.
I'm in like a really rural part of Florida right now, and like the wind might have blown and knocked the internet out for a second.
Oh, gotcha. No, we were talking about how you were there at AEW Dark on the sidelines, still cheering everybody on, even through your injury and while you were, waiting it out. But it was so, I mean, not a lot of people would do that. Just take time out of the day to be like, hey, let me go out there and cheer these guys on and be in the sidelines. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go out there and I got to support people, like I still love these people. I still admire these people, they're doing the same thing I'm trying to do. And if you're like, just because you're hurt doesn't mean you can't show up, like that's where I'm at with things.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
You have to like shift your mentality a little bit where you're like, okay, I can mentally kind of get in the zone and visualize and use kind of those mental practices to get ready for, when you can physically do some of those things.
It's humbling as a mother, dude. It's like, it's humbling.
So people are asking about the tattoos, and that you must get that a lot though. Everybody like wants to know, like, hey, like, what is your favorite tattoo and what does it mean?
Oh, I like my face tattoos a lot. Like, I've got like this. Oh wait, there we go. That one, this Icelandic love rune, and then I got like, oh shit, sorry. Hold up. I don't know if you can see this jaguar on the side of my head, but
Yes.
I'm from Jacksonville, so that means a lot to me. I've got like this all-seeing eye on my palm. Oh, wait, there we go.
Love it.
Ooh,
That's cool.
And then a lot of people do know that you are a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
You tattoo all the wrestlers, you tattoo a lot of people, but
I love it.
how do you balance that? Like, how do you balance your work with being a wrestler?
I don't sleep. I'm just kidding.
I mean, and for your tattoos, do your friends have your friends done them, or do you do them on yourself?
Both. Like when I was like younger, I tattooed myself a lot, and I was just real dumb, So I was just like, oh yeah, I want a new tattoo. Why don't I just do it myself? And like now it means more to me to get tattooed by my friends and to get tattooed by people that I really admire. And like, dude, I like getting tattooed by people like Shotzi. Dude, Shotzi tattooed.
Oh wow. No, but I love it. So Shotzi tattooed. I didn't know Shotzi did tattoos either. I know she has tattoos. I didn't realize she also did tattoos. That's another little tidbit right there, guys.
There's a circle of wrestlers with tattoos that all like help each other out a little bit.
I love that though. I mean, tattooing is such an art in itself, and
it's gorgeous. Like it is art. It is totally like you are artists. Like you have to
absolutely. I can't even draw a stick figure, so to draw on someone's skin, I would be like so nervous. And these people do it. I mean, these guys that do it, it's just it blows my mind. Honestly, it really does.
You don't want me to draw a little stick figure for you, Melanie?
I am horrible. I am like I can barely write my name or in cursive, so to ask me to draw anything is just ridiculous. But I've seen Lindsay's tattoos and I've seen what she's done for other people. Senya did that, who is on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. She's gotten tattooed recently by Lindsay. If you guys want to go check her out. And it was an amazing tattoo. It was like, it's so simple, but it's so much fun.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
we were just
trying to show you.
We're talking about how amazing.
Shotzi did on me.
Oh, nice.
Shotzi did that on me.
Oh my god.
I love it.
I love it.
I did one on Shotzi, and Shotzi made one on me. So we both have I Heart Brandy tattoos.
I love it.
That's amazing. I mean,
we were just talking about that. Like, you did a tattoo recently for Senya. For Senya did that, and you put the barbed wire on her like bicep.
Yeah.
And do you find that a lot of people in the wrestling industry, either vloggers or wrestlers, they seek you out, like they come to you?
Oh, dude, I hope that's the case. I have tattooed a lot of wrestlers. I've tattooed a lot of fans. Okay. Like, a lot of people just want to get tattooed by me because I'm a wrestler, which is cool. But like, I like it if people like know who I am and then want to get tattooed by me, like because they like my work and like they're a fan of my like wrestling work as well. Mm-hmm. I don't want people to just get tattooed by me just because I'm a wrestler. I feel like that's kind of a cop out, but I don't know. I want people to actually like the tattoos that I make, and want to get like big like bodysuits for me. Like, I love doing like Japanese style. Like, I love doing like traditional American stuff, but like I love making sleeves. So like, please give me your bodysuits, dude. I'm trying to get everybody on the scuba suit.
I love it. I mean, did you always draw? I mean, just some of the tattoos you have and I've seen on others are so intricate or gorgeous. They're like murals. Did you always draw?
Yeah,
did you classes?
Always drawn since I could hold a pencil. I did like classes in like school and stuff. I went to college for like a little bit, But yeah, like I've always been involved in art. I wanted to be a tattooer.
I know. No, it's
Oh,
okay. She
no.
wanted to be a tattoo artist. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Like it's
She's
so
doing what she
incredible.
loves. I mean, wrestling and tattoo artist. I mean, a lot of people can't say that,
Perfect combination.
right?
It is. It really is.
It really is. I love the fact that people seek her out, as people, because I actually I've been following her work too since she came to Mission Pro and I found out she was a tattoo artist. So I'd actually been following her work. Now I currently have no tattoos, but I always said, like, if I got one, I think I want Lindsay Snow to be the tattoo artist I go to for that first tattoo. Because I think just knowing the person who's gonna put something so like personal on you,
Yeah.
it's because I mean it's there. And it's hard to say for life because now you can get them removed, but still, that's still another process. But but it technically is kind of like for life.
Yeah. I mean, Melanie, maybe it's something, maybe we need to do a vlog. I would get a very, very small one. I don't think I would go big.
Mission Pro TikTok content. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. We're going to bring Lindsay back on. I think you have 2 new customers, Lindsay.
Yeah.
So we have
so check it out. Mania.
Yeah.
Let's make this happen.
Mania weekend. Wait, Melanie, are we going to do this?
I'm calling your bluffs. Let's make this happen.
Mania weekend, we're going to get a tattoo.
I'm down. Because I said it. This is what I said. I said if I were to get my first tattoo, I want it to be somebody that I know to give it to me. I know Lindsay. I trust her, and I love her work. So why not?
Okay, I hate needles though, but I will do it because I trust you, Lindsay.
You know what though? I kind of
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea what I want.
These are only good for strangling people.
I feel like I should
What do you want? Let's see, Melanie.
I don't know. Like, okay, so I love coffee and I love wrestling. I feel like this should be my first tattoos, like the coffee wrestling.
You can't take Kayfabe Coffee's logo on.
I should take the logo.
Oh my god. Yes.
Right. I mean, we can change it up, but
I have my own.
But look at that.
Why didn't I think of this?
Look at that.
That's our official coffee of Mission Pro right there.
Yeah.
Melanie,
look hilarious. At you. That's rad. That's sick. Hell yeah.
Right?
That's awesome.
I really like it. I feel like maybe that could be it.
That could be it. I can see that. I feel like we could talk about tattoos
Let's do it
all night long. I gotta figure out what mine is though. I gotta think about it. I feel like I might do something with like a little cat.
That's pretty much my life. Welcome to my life. This is all I do.
We have to video it because I know that everybody's gonna be like, did she do it? Did she do it? And I'll be like, hell yeah, I did. I ain't punking out. I ain't no punk.
Can you travel with like your kid?
I'm gonna hold you to it.
You can travel with it.
You gotta call your bluffs. Like, gotta do this now.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, okay, so when I travel with my tattoo equipment, I just have to make sure that I take my power supply out because when I was traveling to Puerto Rico with it, they were sure that I had a bomb, and like it was the worst, most embarrassing thing ever. Because I forgot to take it out of my backpack, right? So I have needles and my power supply and all of these machines, and they don't know what they are. And they're just like, what is wrong with you? And then they're wiping me down, and I had spray tan on my hands.
Oh no!
Explosives.
No.
So I'm looking like I'm carrying a bomb, and the spray tan is popped with explosives, and I'm like, dude, I just came to tattoo for a couple of days. Seriously, I'm not. Please just let me go. But then they ended up being cool.
Oh my god!
God.
We've been talking about crazy travel stories.
Yes.
I don't know. That might be the worst that we've heard so far.
That's crazy. I wonder if she had to redo her tan after that because they do. Have you I've done that where I brought protein powder or something where they totally scoop the powder out, they test it, they wipe you down, and that could be it could get everywhere. Like they've taken, really expensive things away.
Oh
Can't
no,
imagine.
that's horrible. I did my brain. I'm telling you, I've done something like that. Not as bad, but we were just saying your travel story may have taken the cake as one of our worst travel stories that we've heard.
You've heard some bad ones.
We've heard bad ones too.
Oh, dude, that's not even the worst one. I won't get into the worst one now.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
Being caught with something like a bug, that's not the worst one. No.
Oh
nah,
my.
dude, when you look like me, crazy shit happens to you all the time.
No, what? That's no, I can't. That's
yeah.
Oh my god.
One time I got to be a pilot though, so that was cool.
That is awesome.
Really? How did that happen?
I just got to take a picture in the pilot seat. I asked the pilot if he wanted to take a selfie, and he was like, "What? Really? You want to take a picture with me?" And I was like, "Hell yeah! You just landed us safely. I'm really stoked." No, can you take a selfie? And he was like, "Do you want to sit in the pilot seat?" And I was like, "Hell yeah! Do I get some wings too?"
I know. I feel like for your first, I feel like JP Harlow got a little. Didn't he fly a plane for the first time a few months ago? And I think he got a little fin.
He got his wings.
He got his wings, his official wings.
It is.
Yeah, the wings.
Somebody's asking, like they said, a serious question. When will we see the return of Chill or Be Chilled?
Dude, you tell me. Book it.
Oh, there you go.
We've been trying to tag with each other for since I've been healed. Well, since before I got hurt, we've been trying to tag together. We're so good together. Somebody book this stuff. Come on. It's money in the bank.
Ooh, holiday. We got some tag team champs that need new
calling.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what's coming up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's coming up. Bangers Only. Speaking of Holiday, we have an incredible show coming up in Dallas. You're heading to Dallas. So excited. Coming back to Mission Pro. And you're going to be facing Masha Slamovich. And I have our little graphic here. Are you ready for this? This is your return to Mission Pro.
I love it. You guys look so badass in that graphic, by the way. I was like, damn.
Yeah, look at that. I'm going to show it again. Look at that.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like you guys would make a good tag team as well.
Yeah, we're tagging the night before.
Yeah, exactly,
and
right?
And we're going to beat the crap out of each other the night after. Which is pretty awesome because, honestly, I'm stoked. I'm stoked as hell to, finally step in the ring with Masha. Not only as her partner the night before, but then
because they're going to be partnering the night before,
exactly.
at No Peace Underground against Kylan King and Sawyer Wreck, who are also from Florida, and they've brought their tag team back together, Sawyer Wreck and Kylan King. So they're going to start tagging a little bit more around the Indies, guys. So be on the lookout for them. I'm going to forget their name.
There's some incredible tag teams blossoming. We've seen them kind of coming out of the shows coming up in a few weeks.
And if you guys don't know what No Peace Underground is, No Peace is it's basically it's a no ring death match. And I believe that's what they're doing in Dallas as well. That's what they're known for. And Lindsay can shed a little bit more light on that one, but No Peace is usually the no ring death match, and that's what you guys are doing the day before, right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking. I'm pretty sure, at least.
I mean, that's what No Peace is usually known for.
Yeah, that's what it was the last time I did it, and I had a really great time. I got to fight Neil Diamond Cutter the last time, and that was a sick match. If anybody caught that, I was picking light tubes out of my head for days, dude. I know, Mel. I know you saw it. Oh man. But yeah, dude, that was pretty intense. I can't wait. Masha is amazing. She's a like class A world class athlete, you know. So to be able to be like have her as my partner, oh dude, we're the coalition of the heavy hitters. Like I don't think that could go any more self-explanatory as a tag team name than anything. But then to like have to fight each other the very next night, oh dude, shit's gonna go down. Like it's somebody's gonna die.
I think when we announced that, it was a collective like ooh from the whole social media, because I think yeah, you guys are finally,
everybody has been like asking me for like months, you know, when are you gonna get better? When are you gonna fight Masha?
Yep.
When like for real, like I've been having DMs about this stuff and like since like before y'all even talked to me, since before I was better. Like people have been asking about this match, this and the Chiller Be Chilled. Like, this is like what my DMs are. That and like people asking for my socks.
Yo, yeah, I don't get that at all, but we will go down that line of questioning. But you know, it's so awesome. So the lineup that we have for Bangers Only, I feel like this is a collection of wrestlers who a lot of them have not been on the same show before. Is that true in your case?
Yeah. I've been on shows with like a lot of these ladies except for Shaza. I am so stoked to get to hang out with her and just give her like a giant hug. Like you said, she's been in lockdown like away from us for 2 years. Like at least whenever I was hurt, like I could still like kind of like go see people.
Yeah.
Like she's been isolated from everybody. I just want to give her like the biggest hug ever. And then maybe we could like hit each other in the face later or something. I don't know.
I know. I feel like she's gonna get the biggest, like the warmest welcome ever, because everyone has been like clamoring to book her and to just have her like, you know, with the wrestling community again.
Dude, she's gonna make so much money Mania week. I'm so pumped for her. Get it.
I know. That's what I've been telling all the girls. I've been like, get it, get those bookings. And so far, I feel like a lot of people I feel like everybody on our roster has more than one booking, which is amazing. You know, it's hard to get one, much less several, which is great, and I love it.
I mean, especially because like before Mania week, like everything's like all flooded. You know, like there's so many wrestlers like around, like the activities and festivities, whatever. You know, like there's so many wrestlers around. Like to be like having one booking out there is one thing. But to be out there like the whole week, you know, doing signings and stuff like that, like that's amazing. I'm so happy for everybody that's gonna be out there. I can't wait to see all my friends, and like this is like, you know, like Christmas, like family reunion type stuff for us.
That's how I feel too. I'm like so nervous but so giddy because I'm like, I know I'm gonna end up tired on that Sunday, but I get to see so many more people than, you know, just a regular show. I'm so like excited for it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, who needs sleep? It's fine.
It's that excitement, that nervous excitement, like before graduation day or before like a big, like it is a big family reunion. You know,
while you're out there, I mean, I know you have 2 shows, but are you planning to go on to any shows on your own, like to go see people?
Oh yeah, dude. I'll be popping up at shows here and there. You'll be seeing me in the crowd. Maybe you won't.
The hoodie on.
Raptors, who knows?
Causing some trouble in the audience, maybe.
Are you there's 2 different kinds of wrestling fans. So there's the wrestling fan of like, okay, I'll wait to see what's going on when I get there. Or there's the wrestling fan that's kind of maybe like me, who is like, okay, this show and then maybe that show, and I'm gonna circle that one for question mark. Like you have a list of shows already.
Yeah, I definitely have a list of shows that I want to make my rounds at, and people I want to go see, people I want to go watch work because like they're just phenomenal, and just like so many like great names are gonna be out there that like I don't know, just people I look up to. So you know, it's always good whenever you can see some really good action and you know get to like learn some brains too.
Yeah. Who are some of the people that you're excited just to go watch?
Oh man, there's just so many of them. I'm just gonna try to make my rounds. I don't want to say like a bunch of names because it's gonna get me heat. All right. Because some shows are conflicting with other shows.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha. Don't say it.
Oh
Yeah,
you
let's
want to go to their show and not my show, you know? So
Yeah.
please don't get me in trouble. Please don't get me in trouble.
We're not.
Yeah, we're not. We won't put you in that spot.
I will
Thanks,
admit
no
one
hot
thing.
water yet. No.
Yeah, I know. I will admit one thing. There's one show I want to go see only because one, I've never seen this wrestler live in action, and two, I really want to sing the theme song live and instead of just like at home. So
Yeah.
I want to be there live for when like it all pops off because I love that atmosphere.
So Bobby in the chat, one of our Mission Pro fans says, I would like to see Lindsay Snow and Lady Frost versus Blonde Force Trauma. Oh no.
Sorry.
That would be really sorry, Bobby. I was trying to get to it.
That match would be so killer. I'm loving everything that Blonde Force Trauma is trying to do right now.
Did you see their recent video? They make
Their
most
videos
creative videos.
are gold.
And to get booked. By the way, I like your pink nails. They match the Bangers Only flyer. I'm just saying it's going with the background.
I am just so amazed. I'm so in love with all the tag teams that are out there that are coming through the women's division. More tag teams, ladies, more tag teams, because that is just something that I had been hoping for, and a lot more tag teams are coming out because there's a lot more belts for it now, and not just that, there's a lot more opportunities for women's tag matches, and like to see Chiller Be Chilled or Blonde Force Trauma or even the Renegades is amazing. I am so for women's tag teams. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan's saying if Lindsay and Frost can't take it.
Ryan, you obviously haven't seen Chiller Be Chilled in action, Ryan Romano.
Exactly. How do you feel like, since you're part of a tag team, Chiller Be Chilled, with now you've seen there's kind of like this new rebirth of women's tag teams right now. There's a lot more tag teams out there.
A lot more going around, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what's happening right now with tag team wrestling, because like for me, like tag team wrestling is like top tier. It's lost art.
Yes.
I feel like the women that are like starting to do stuff now, like Blonde Force Trauma, like they get tag team wrestling, you know. So like it's really nice to see ladies go out there and like kill it, you know.
Yes.
And just like really like understand what they're doing out there. And honestly, like that's all I really care about, is like trying to do that. And I think that like what me and Frost have together, like I feel like we look pretty cool. We do cool moves. We do things for a reason, you know. There's psychology in our stuff. So book us.
Yeah. So I have to back up Ryan here. So the comment was misinterpreted.
That's what he said.
He said if Lindsay and Frost can't take the MPW tag titles from the Renegade Twins, who could? So
okay.
I wanted to make sure Ryan wasn't getting any heat.
I don't know. Ryan loves the heat. Ryan loves the heat at Mission Pro.
But in this case, he's supporting you.
My apologies. Yeah. I got hot. I misread it.
He loves to poke the bear that is Holodead, though. So that's why he loves the heat. Holoded's like, and if that's not a bear you want to poke. Yeah.
It's fun.
You guys are much braver than me.
I love messing with Holodead.
You guys are much braver than me. I don't mess with Holiday. I stay out of her way.
I mean, like we talked to her a few like last week for Women's History Month, and she just walks around with, daggers. And you're not afraid of that, Lindsay? I guess you work with needles, so it probably doesn't bother you much, right?
Yeah, I carry nunchucks all the time, and I always walk around with knives. Like, she's not the only one.
There you go.
That was part of my bad. That was another bad travel story.
Oh no!
When TSA took 2 of my knives.
No! Oh, we.
Oh, no.
It was an accident. I forgot that they were in my
forgot.
backpack. They were work knives. It's not like I was trying to be like a crazy person and like bring knives on a plane. Like, I just okay, so when you're packing for a show and sometimes like you're just getting back in town super late the night before, and then you have to pack and then go to another show. Well, I just snagged my backpack, wasn't thinking that I had my work knives in there, because yes, I have work knives. Yeah. Sorry, who doesn't have a work knife, right? But yeah, forgot about that. TSA, however, did not. TSA did not forget about those knives.
Yeah.
But they did let me throw them away myself.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that had to hurt. Like,
oh my gosh, that's like, oh.
Yeah, I have traveled with my my camera backpack before, and I carry a Leatherman in the side with a Swiss Army knife kind of a thing, and so I had that, and I was like, no, I'm not throwing that away. So I got out of the TSA line, called my husband. I was like, I'm sorry, you got to come back to the airport for my Leatherman. I can't. No, we're not getting rid of it.
Yeah, especially if it's like a nice knife. I threw away like 2 like flea market knives, so it wasn't really like that bad, but it was still like, oh dang, I really liked that knife. It flicked open really cool.
Yeah. I love it, and I love talking to you. I just have a couple. Now I'm gonna do a couple like silly questions because we're almost coming towards the end. But
yeah,
so I want to know, when you're reaching for a snack, do we go salty or sweet?
Oh, dude, I thought you were about to ask me how I get up there because I'm short.
Hey, I think you're a little bit taller than me, so I'm not going to say nothing about nobody
Melanie
being
can
short.
relate.
I can't.
Well, usually I hop on the counter first. I like, okay, so ever since I had this knee thing, okay, I got a cadaver transplant. Basically, I have a dead person's Achilles tendon as my new ACL, and since I got this donor ligament, right, all I want are pickles and deviled eggs. Like, I literally just ate a plate of deviled eggs inside, and I can't stop eating pickles, and it's the weirdest shit ever. Because like before this surgery, I thought deviled eggs were gross. Like, I never wanted them. Now I can't stop making them. I make them like 3 times a week.
Wow. What? That is so interesting.
It's so weird. And like the doctor told me, they were like, oh, we're gonna like talk about the donor thing today. And I was like, oh, do I get to meet the family? And he was like, no. Get to meet the family. This isn't like an open adoption.
That would have been pretty nice though. Like, oh, this is the family.
I think in some cases, depending on the situation.
Pickles and deviled eggs all the time. Like,
why?
Like, did they die in a deviled egg accident? Like, what?
That's crazy.
Ryan says that his sister makes really great deviled eggs. So if you need a recipe, I'm sure he'll share.
There you go.
So another
balsamic vinegar.
Oh, like a little glaze, like a little balsamic reduction on top.
No, dude. You put so instead of using white vinegar, you use balsamic vinegar, and instead of using a buttload of mayonnaise, that was poor choice of words. Sorry. Use a bunch of mustard.
I love that though.
All right. So I also wanted to know. I saw that you're a huge fan of Dolly Parton.
Yes.
If you could listen to one Dolly Parton song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Or album? We can go with album.
Well, I really love Islands in the Stream with Kenny Rogers, obviously, since I posted that earlier today because I was jamming out to that. But 9 to 5, dude. Oh my God. Okay. Guilty confession right here. Guilty pleasure. Doing stairs, listening to 9 to 5.
That's a really good, like,
really
that's a
know,
good rhythm.
If I'm not watching wrestling when I'm doing stairs, I'm listening to Dolly Parton.
I love that so much. Because that was actually going to be one of my questions, was that what is your guilty pleasure at the gym? Like, people probably think you listen to one type of music, but you're jamming out to Dolly Parton. I love that.
I love Dolly Parton so much. I listen to the weirdest stuff at the gym. Like, I'll listen to like Dwight Yoakam sometimes, like really, really weird stuff. And then like that's like for cardio, because like I have to listen to like stuff like that's like kind of mellow when I'm doing cardio, or else I'll get too pumped. And then I'll like gas myself out. So like I wait for like the heavy stuff for when I'm lifting, for whenever I'm like, oh, I really need like the extra, like the extra to get through this workout. So then I'll put on like bolt thrower or something like that, like some metal, like
yeah.
I really like Pentagram a lot. They're like some like old like stoner metal. They're pretty good.
I love that so much. I'm always interested to see what people have on their playlist, because it's nothing what you ever think sometimes. So when you posted that you were a big Dolly fan, I was like, what? I love this. I was so jealous. She was just here.
That's the reason why my hair is long. And like the other, part too.
I love it. So Alan has a quick question. He wants to know, how many hours a week do wrestlers of your caliber train?
A lot. Like most of the time, whenever I'm like not tattooing, I'm either playing jujitsu, and like people always harp on me for saying playing jujitsu because it's like practicing murder or whatever. But like it's you play. It's a sport, right? You play it, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Oh,
it's. I think people have like probably like, oh, that's a weird choice of phrasing, but you're right. You're right.
Hey,
what's your playlist? What's your playlist while tattooing? Is that like a very personal thing for each person?
No, I just like I put on songs. Okay, I put on songs specifically for Lee so that I can sing to her, because I always like joke around and I'm like, oh yeah, the tattoo is for free. You just gotta pay to hear me sing, right? So like I'll put on like the worst songs just to sing to her, and I think that she secretly enjoys it.
Oh my God, I love it.
A few other fun questions from the chat.
Yeah. So surf wrestling. I actually was going to ask this next, surf wrestling. What is your favorite Stephen King movie?
Oh man. Okay, so like there was like this one that like was a made for TV one that came out like a few, like I don't know, like maybe like 15 years ago, maybe like longer than that, maybe like 20 years ago, and it was called like Roses Red, I think.
Ah, yes.
It was like a made for TV thing, and it was about like a creepy old house.
Yep, I remember that one. That was really good. I was like, wait, what is going on in this house?
I feel like there's a lot more creepy like house movies now.
Right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it was called Rose Red, right?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Because I'm a huge Stephen King fan, so I have his books and I love watching everything that comes out. Huge Stephen King fan. But yeah, Rose Red kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, I also really loved like The Shining, like the Stanley Kubrick movie, The Shining.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like another really good one. Oh man, yeah. I was also like really into it, like when I was younger. So, but like now they have like the remake and stuff. That's pretty rad too.
Yeah, I loved it when I was younger as well. I don't know why, but Tim Curry was like he was just a man. I love that man so
I
much.
remember when there
Yeah,
was a
I love
painted
Timber.
poster of it in the library when I was a kid that scared me because it was just it was so creepy. So I can't watch that movie anymore because of that poster.
Lindsay, really quickly, can you tell everybody where they can find you on all the socials, and then if you're going to have merch at WrestleMania Mania weekend?
Yeah, come see me at WrestleMania weekend. Actually, if you want to get tattooed by me, hit me up on Instagram. On Twitter, I am the Florida Ma'am now because nobody else had that moniker, and why not? I'll never know. It's one of history's mysteries, but now it's me. So there you
love
go.
it.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're on a mission. We can't wait to see you in about 10 days.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to come there and me and Masha murder each other.
Absolutely. I'm definitely looking forward to that match. It's going to be an absolute, Holiday says, bangers only, baby. And, somebody the other night asked, which match you would kind of rank in order. And Brian Rosa, who is Thunder's husband, of course, he was like, no, there's no ranking these matches. They're on equal. Every match in this show is on equal footing. He goes, they're all different. They're all different characters. They're all different calibers, but they're all the same footing because they're just so good. There's no picking a favorite. So that's how you can describe this show. They're all bangers only. There's no way anybody's gonna be able to there's no bathroom breaks, guys. There's no bathroom breaks in this show. You got to go before. You got to wait till after.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah.
Dude,
all right, Lindsay.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to watch the show and still do all the crap that I need to get done. I'm upset I'm gonna miss the show.
Yeah. I know, exactly. I think I think a lot of people have already said. And then we actually have some of the other wrestlers from other shows who aren't booked on our show who are coming to help. One, to check out the show, and two, to help us out. And I was like, hey, I'll take the extra help. You guys check out the show.
It's amazing. Everyone's coming together to just help out. They want to do what they can because it is a very quick, fast week.
Yeah,
it is, dude. It is. So much stuff is going on. It's insane.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll see you April 2nd, 3:00 at Bangers Only. The Fair Park, Dallas, and we appreciate you spending your Tuesday with us.
Hell yeah! Thank you guys for having me. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I'm training super hard for this event. Obviously, it's just gonna be wild, man. I'm beyond excited, not only for my own match, but for all the other matches on the card. All these women work so hard, day in, day out.
Yeah.
I know how much work I put in, and I just know how much work it requires to be on a show of this caliber. Thanks to you guys, thanks to Thunder Rosa, thank you to all the fans out there that make this all possible, man. This is why we do this thing. So sponsor your favorite wrestlers.
Absolutely sponsor your favorite wrestler.
Yeah. You guys sponsor Lindsay right here.
You guys, this is what we do.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Thank you again so much, Lindsay, and we'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
Thanks.
Good night, Lindsay.
Thanks.
Oh, she is ready. I see her. She's in a whole new state. She's ready to take over Bangers Only.
Yeah, I know. It's so much fun, and she's so much fun. But man, when she is in work mode, guys, if you guys have not seen Lindsay Snow live, I highly recommend it because when she hits that curtain, it is work mode. It is time to go. The smiles are gone, the fun is gone. She is there to put on a match. And when I say, or when she says she and Masha are going to go out there and just kill each other, dude, let me tell you,
I believe
they
it.
mean it. Yeah, exactly. They absolutely mean it because Masha's another one. She hits that curtain, it is work mode. It is go time. Like it is like it's time to put on a show and put on that match. So that match is just going to be so hard hitting. It's going to be a lot of oohs and ahs. And I still don't know who to root for. I'm just going to be, I think I'm so torn. Like many people, these matches have me so torn. So,
I mean, I know we always try to like figure out, like, there's always discussion of like which match everyone is looking forward to or which match is going to be the best. And I think Brian and the team is right. Like, there's no way of ranking this. Like, each one is going to be epic. Each one is going to blow everyone's minds.
yes.
And that's why it's bangers only. So
absolutely.
If you guys need to go and, you know, if you're not able to see it in person, we're streaming it on Fight TV. But if you can, tickets are available at missionprowrestling.net. So get your tickets because this is going to be a huge historical moment for Mission Pro. It's the first time that all women show is going to be at the GCW Collective. It's a big deal. So go support, even if you can only go for a little bit. I know, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. People are doing multiple shows a day. Just we would really appreciate it, and it would mean a lot to everyone on the.
Yes, and it's great. And to answer Surf Wrestling's questions, he's asking when we're going to interview certain people, and we really try to interview a lot of the ladies that are on the independent scene right now, especially the ladies that are part of Mission Pro. So if either one of those ladies want to come on and be a part of Mission Pro, we are open to it. But right now we are really trying to push the people and that are on the independents, because they are some of the unsung heroes sometimes of wrestling. So we like to give them a lot more screen time and get their names out there so people get to know them a lot more.
Exactly. And you can watch all the previous On a Mission episodes on Mission Pro's YouTube channel. You can subscribe, hit that little bell, get notifications for all of our content, and follow Mission Pro on all of our socials. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and now we have a TikTok.
Ta-da! And you guys can also go back onto our YouTube page. You guys can check out some of our past interviews with like Shazza from a year ago, apparently. Thunder Rosa from like a year ago. Also, you know, we did interview we did some interviews for Women's History Month. So that's going to be coming out. There's interviews for Black History Month and, of course, Hispanic Heritage Month. So you guys can go back and check out all of our catalog of content. And, of course, check out our Esteemed Leaders vlog as well, Thunder Rosa's vlog. Her taco vlog dropped tonight. She's also got her travel vlog going. So make sure you go and support. And you can go and buy Thunder Rosa's new shirt at shopaew.com. This is the new one. And she's got another one as well that's white, that it was made by one of our sponsors, which is Mass Movement Clothing Company, that is located here in San Antonio, Texas. You can also check out their website if you'd like to support them. So a lot of things happening, a lot of moving parts with Mission Pro, a lot of content out there for you guys to support. The TikTok is slowly building, but we'll get stuff up there for you guys, I promise. And also, once again, if you'd like to support part of our family, our extended family, Ricardo Rodriguez, you can, sponsor him, or you can support him by buying merch on prowrestlingtees.com. He also put up his PayPal and Cash App on his socials at, I believe it's at RRWWE on Twitter and Instagram. And he's also on TikTok as well, so you guys can follow him. All right. But I think I've said a lot. That was a mouthful.
That was a lot. And then again, just one more reminder before we go. You can sponsor wrestlers. I'm going to put up the graphic one more time. Email missionprowrestling@gmail.com. All of these ladies are available to be sponsored for the upcoming show. And it's a great way to get involved in Mission Pro and support our mission, and and help get the talent a little bit extra funds for a very busy week.
Absolutely,
and,
guys.
We have a busy week ahead of us heading into Bangers Only. Get your tickets at missionprowrestling.net and stream it on Fight TV. And then if you want, April 16th, also we have our San Antonio show, as Melanie mentioned earlier. You can get tickets on Mission Pro's website as well. So thank you all so much for joining us for On a Mission. Real quick, Melanie, where can people follow you?
Guys, you can follow me on Twitter at TCBINLA, and you can follow me on Instagram at TCBTX _photography. And you can follow me on Facebook right here at TCBTX-Melanie. Right there.
Amazing. Thank you, Melanie, as always, for being my co-host. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emily Mae Heller. It is always a pleasure to have our special guests. Thank you, Lindsay, for joining us. And then I can't wait until next week for another special guest. Stay tuned and see you next week. We're on a mission. Have a good night, everyone.